Nathan Bachrach back with us on this Friday with your Simply Money report. He's got a couple of tips this week, including some information on prescription medications, which we all know are going up. Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm wonderful. Good to see you.
Thank you.
He brought me some cash, but he won't give it to me.
I'm sorry.
We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's get to our first question, shall we? What is the best way to research a company before you buy stock in it? A friend tipped me off about an up-and-coming company, and I'm interested in investing.
Yeah, everybody's got a hot tip. Just like when you go to a racetrack, somebody's got a bunch of losing tickets, but they go, hey, I got the winner this time. So where does this fit in your investment strategy? When you buy an individual stock, I promise you quite often, you're putting a lot of faith in one company. What do you know about them, all right? Do they what's their strategy? Who are their competitors? Is it just somebody's bright idea in here locally? I will tell you, I had a chance to invest, and I've invested in a couple companies where nothing has come from it. And then I invested in AssureRx, which was a joint venture between a Mayo Clinic and Children's Hospital. Now, it's doing great, but it's been 5, 6, 7 years. I'm still waiting around to see if I'm ever going to get a payoff for it. So unless you really are willing to, shall we say, lose this money, okay?
Ooh.
Yeah, that you don't. Unless you're willing to lose the money you invest, I would suggest go with broad-based indexes and do not look for individual stocks as the way to make your fame and fortune.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you want that kind of instant gratification, but it's not there.
Not there.
Okay, next question that we have today. Check this out. My husband and I are getting divorced. We've heard this before.
Yep.
I'm getting calls from creditors about debt he ran up after we separated. Am I responsible for that debt, and could it hurt my credit score?
Yeah, well, so let's talk about you get separated. There can be legal separations in some states versus you move out and you're living in two different places, all right?
Right.
If the expenses are for something other than a marital expense, often we're going back to court with the help of lawyers. You might be able to say, hey, that's not my expense. I'm not liable for that. That was you going out of town or having a good time. I'm not going to be responsible for it.
So even if you are just separating and you're not sure if it's going to be permanent or legal, you need to get your name off everything.
Bingo. You're absolutely right. Get your name off that card. Call up the credit card company. Say, I want to freeze. I want off. Get your soon-to-be ex or your estranged spouse to say, okay, I'm okay with that. Because otherwise, as far as the credit card company is concerned, they don't care what the judge has got to say. They got your name on it. They got your husband's name on it. They go, you know what? If he's not paying, I'm looking to you. So try and keep it as simple as possible.
Tell me about RX Assist, helping people with prescription medications.
This is a great program. If you or a loved one are having problems paying for your prescription drugs, RX Assist will put you in touch with agencies and organizations who will help you to get free or low-cost drugs or get the coupons that you need for big discounts or qualify for programs. Drugs are getting nothing but more expensive. Yeah. That's a whole other topic about Wall Street. This is an organization, RX Assist, that can help you with those out-of-pocket costs that can be very expensive.